It's awesome. I mean, this is unreal. No other place in the U.S. does this. Freestyle snowmobiling. I mean, flipping 500-pound machines. Pretty impressive stuff, I guess. I mean, it's not something that you just wake up one morning and decide you're gonna do. I mean, I started as a young kid riding dirt bikes, started doing the snowcross thing, decided I just like jumping them as opposed to racing them, and went from there, started doing tricks, flipping 500-pound machines. It's actually one of the easier tricks in my book. What it is, I mean, there's the whole fear factor and the fact that if something goes wrong, you're getting clobbered. So, and I have been clobbered, and I have 8 vertebrae fused together, 2 10-inch rods in my back, 12 screws. Yeah, I mean, it happens on a long enough timeline. Like as far as me doing these flips and whatnot, it's harder. I mean, they're not tuned in for this type of weather. They're not built for this type of weather. Yeah, there's a lot of tuning that goes into these events, and there's definitely power loss with the heat. The crowd definitely amps me up. I mean, I come here unpolished, I haven't ridden in a while, and hit the jump, and as long as I know that I can make it over the jump line, I don't even worry about my tricks, because I know once I start hearing that crowd, I just throw it out. I mean, they just come. This is my second time riding here. I mean, growing up, I used to come here as a little kid watching the other people that used to do freestyle and say, someday I want to do that. And it's awesome finally being the flipper here. It's just a way different feeling, just hitting that ramp, all that airtime. I guess it's just an adrenaline thing. I mean, when I used to race snowcross, I remember being at the gates, just being nervous, and that wasn't for me. I mean, I just like to have fun.
It's a great feeling. You get that adrenaline rush when you're on the line, and you get butterflies in your stomach, and then all of a sudden when that green flag flies and the race starts, you just go in a zone, and everything else you totally forget, and it's just an incredible feeling. I love it. Winter, obviously a lot colder, and summer it's kind of nice. You're not freezing your butt out there. Your hands aren't cold, but obviously the snow conditions aren't that great in the summer, and so you get a little bit of dirty snow coming at you. But it's all right. It's fun. It's a little bit more difficult to turn. The skis don't slide quite as good with wood chips and the mud mixed in, and also it makes it a lot tougher to see because you get this mud flying at your goggles and that. So makes it a little bit tougher, but still a good time. This is a little bit too hot. I mean, 80 and all this snow gear is not ideal, but 30, 40 degrees, you can't beat that. That's always nice. Because you work up a sweat on the sled and that, and your body temperature rises, but yeah, it's good though. I'm used to it from riding dirt bikes to get warm too. So the machines are actually running surprisingly well today. I've been really pleased with it. I mean, in the winter they obviously run a lot better, the cooler temperatures and that, and the motors don't overheat quite as badly, but they still do really well. I mean, surprisingly for 80 degrees out in the middle of August. So last year was my first year here at Sno-Motion, and just had a really good time with it, and I was really excited. Team Arctic asked me to come back and do it again, and I said for sure, so back again, here we are.